Welcome to Decode, a podcast that delves into the complex world of K-12 computer science education, highlighting the significance of storytelling in comprehending educational data.
Okay, so Jesse Slayback here from The
me.
Realm,
Yep.
which is a not school.
We are not a school.
All right, but you do teach students.
We absolutely
You just don't
do.
like the idea of actually calling yourself a school because
We fight
you know,
against it
there's
because of what that connotates.
yeah, it's a bad connotation sometimes.
Yep.
I mean, I see these pictures of the school, the classroom of 1940, and then side by side with the classroom of today, and the only difference is there's a laptop there, right? So how are you
Absolutely.
changing that?
So we've been doing this now for 14 years, and what we've decided is paramount for kids is to have choice in their education, is to have passion and meaning in what they do, and to be the drivers of actually what they're learning and how they're learning. So when kids come to the Realm, they decide how long they want to be there, how many days, what hours. They decide what classes they want to teach, or what classes they want to take. Within all of those classes, we embed like both the essential core skills that they need, but tons of just real life skills. Like I just got back from Japan with a group of middle schoolers who planned the whole trip, fundraised for the whole trip, planned the airfare, planned where we were going, learned the language, and now they're different when they come back.
Well, because that's such a key question right now. Here we are at this AI conference, right? And so often we kind of lose sight of what is AI just because there's a lot of fear around it. But what AI is and is not, we kind of have to distinguish when we're thinking about teaching kids. And AI is great at memorizing things for us and doing repetitive tasks, but it's not good at those critical thinking, reasoning, problem
100%.
solving, collaboration, creativity, empathy. Right?
I couldn't agree more. It's completely changing the way we have to think about education, both for our teachers and our kids. And it's making it super easy and attainable to give each kid a completely individualized experience. That's what I'm really excited about. Like, let's not even worry about our kids can use it to cheat. Let's worry about it. How can they use it to be able to do even better things that only they can do in AI?
So I have to say, I really laugh with my kids. So I have two high schoolers, 13 and 15, and 15 and 17, and then a middle schooler who's 13. And I often ask them, they're talking about having to read so much, and I was like, why don't you just have ChatGPT summarize that for you? They're like, Dad, I can't do that. That's cheating. And I'm like, where did you hear that? That's not cheating. You're leveraging technology. So there's like a big mindset shift that has to happen. How are you using it in your school? What are the there's like a getting started thing.
Seriously, well, we've learned so much.
It's change management, right?
I think it's completely change management. I think it's changed the way in which we can individualize the student's education by tracking their goal setting, tracking their progress, and then having it spit out okay, now here's the next place that we can go. Changing the game for teachers. Our teachers are super passionate, but we actually lean into the fact that most of our teachers are not credentialed teachers.
Right.
So for them, being able to say oh my God, I'm so excited about teaching EMT to kids. Now they can go into AI, throw in all of their goals that they want, impact they want to have on their students. And AI can say, here's how you can form this into an hour lesson.
So that's just such a great way to do change management because you're actually saving the teacher some time. We were talking about that earlier with another superintendent. And it's just like when you can actually save
the man hours again, get them to do the good thing, be the human, have the human connection. Then they have time to love.
And then it's really eye opening. And then they get passionate about it. Like, did you see what I just did?
Seriously, I'm so on fire about this conference because it really is taking what I've been doing for so long and validating it. This works. Not only does this work, but this is what is. One of my old students is here at the conference as a principal of a new school called Da Vinci Rise.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And he was with us 14 years ago.
Right. Wow, that's satisfying.
Sick, right?
Yeah.
So
that's job satisfaction right there.
Excited. Very excited about
good.
What we're doing.
Well, so what do you think you're going to take back from this conference to your not school?
Oh my God, so many things.
Okay.
A lot of good programs that I want my teachers to start playing with and figuring out what really does help them the most. Who do we need to partner with? So that their job can be deeper.
Are there particular tools or
there
just?
There was a group called Goal Setter that I think has a really, really good financial literacy plan. I think that one's really nice. There are a couple different more professionally developing things, like this really cool AI tool where teachers can record themselves teaching. Just set their phone, record themselves teaching for an hour, and then it gives back to you. What was the percentage of time that you were talking? What was the
yes.
time that
I love that technology, right? Yeah, it gives you a ratio. And if you're like, you spend too much time
What
talking.
What are kids actually saying? His
Yeah.
message
It's
delivered,
engagement,
message
right?
received. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then, of
then
course,
just
you're going to
people,
start rolling out
connections.
the PyTop computer science and robotics platform, right?
Of course.
At your not school?
Of course, at my not school. Well, we're opening up high school starting next
Oh,
year.
wow.
High not school. I
Yeah,
think we're calling it
okay.
secondary program.
Yeah, nice. Okay, that's good.
And I also just met with a guy from Uncommon Construction. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. This thing is
No.
amazing. His name's
Okay.
Aaron, and he basically hires high school kids. He is not a
In
school.
construction
Yes,
management?
but hires them. They build a house together. The
Wow.
kids then get the
Oh,
profit
I
from
love
the
that.
sale of that house to go towards scholarship.
So I would
funds
love for
them.
you to connect me with him
I will.
because I've actually
you know.
just joined the board of the new School of Architecture and Design, and construction management is one of the key degrees that you can
guys have to
get
talk.
there.
Yeah, I'll definitely make sure I link you guys up. He's
Good,
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
Jesse, thank you so much for taking the
Pleasure.
time.
Absolutely. Good to see you
It-
again.
Yeah.
If you found this conversation valuable, please leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. We will see you next time on Decode.